Shalom, Kahal Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the WW3 Daily update, and I'm going to make this quick. All right. Joel 3, we're going to start down here. 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen. Who are the heathen? The other nations other than the nation of Israel. And gather yourselves together round about. This is your World War III. Who's making this decree? God is. All right. Jump down here to 12. Let the heathen, there they are again, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yehoshaphat, God's judgment. For there will I, who's I? God, Yahweh. There will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. All you other nations, right, are about to get that judgment. What does it mean? You're going to be put down. We'll put it like that. In this world war. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow. For their wickedness is great. What did you do to the children of Israel? Jump down here to 19 real quick. Egypt, talk about America, shall be a desolation. They're going to lose this war. And Edom, who are the Edomites? The devil. Shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. Let's take a look at that. Oh, there it is. Oh, here it is. See the Edomites right here? What are they doing? What are they doing? They're doing the same thing they did to the one that you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Right? Isn't this what they did to Jesus Christ right here? Isn't this what they did? I'm going to take a look at that, huh? Let's take a look at it. And then we'll come back here. Book of Acts 5. Book of Acts 5 and 30. The God of our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, raised up Jesus, whom ye, who's ye? You Edomites, slew and hanged on a tree. Who do you hang on trees? Okay. Who gets hung? People with afros, right? Let's get the afro. Let's get the description of the one you ignorantly call Jesus. Revelation 1 and 14. His head, the hair on his head, and his hairs and the hairs on his face were white like wool. This is describing texture, not color. Oh, it says white. No, the next line describes the color. As white as snow, meaning fully gray. This, white like wool, is old Quaker English, meaning texture. His head and his hairs were white like wool. He had a fully gray afro, pretty much like me. There's the afro. What color were his feet? And his feet, like on the fine brass. This is what brass looks like. As if they burned in a furnace. So they were darker than this. They were like this. Okay. Got it? Go to Daniel real quick. Daniel 10. Let's get another vision of what Jesus looked like. And behold, wait, 10 and 5, right here. 10 and 6. His body also was like the beryl. He had on a green garment that went down to the foot. And his face has the appearance of lightning, and his eyes were as lamps of fire, and his arms, and his feet, not just his feet this time, his arms, because you could see him under the garment, and his feet like in color. Color doesn't matter. Color does, but every word in the Bible matters, right? Color, there's that word. Color, his arms and his feet were what color? This color. This color. How about the Apostle Paul? My nigga. What about the Apostle Paul, my nigga? Now, Acts 13:1. Now there were, in the church that was at Antioch, certain prophets, I believe that Jesus was a prophet, and teacher, Jesus was a teacher, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called, the sheriff is a N. The sheriff is a N. And who else? Who else is a N? That was called N. And Lucius of Cyrene and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the Tetrarch, and Saul that N. Who is Saul? And Saul, who is also called Man, the Apostle Paul. Okay, so there were a bunch of N. All right? The Jews are a bunch of N. What, Niger? Niger? Nigeria! Nigeria! Let's go to the Strong's Concordance. Nigeria! Nigger. What does nigger mean? Definition: a Christian, a follower of Christ. Them niggas was following Jesus. Dark in color. Christian, all them Christians, all those Israelites, they were a bunch of niggers. All right. Now, back to the World War III update. All right. What's going on here? All right, so multitudes and multitudes. This is Joel 3 and 14. In the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. Here's what's going on. All right. God said, Joel 3 and 2, NLT, I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat, the Middle East. There will I sit, there will I judge them for harming my people, my special possession, my people Israel, for scattering my people among the nations, and for dividing up my land. Right? And for dividing up my land, they threw dice to decide which of my people would be their okay? Why World War III? I will gather the armies of the world into the valley of Jehoshaphat. There will I judge them for harming my people. That's why. I'm going to judge them. What does it mean, judge them? There will I put them on trial for what they did. What did they do? They did this. And God requires justice. You didn't get away with anything. What did they do? They did this. They did this. Okay? It's simple. It's easy. Okay? They did this. Look at this. Just give me my son back. Nope. He's going to a different plantation. Young buck, he's going to fetch $3,500. All right. Well, there will I put them on trial for what they did to my people. All right. There will I judge them for harming my people. And I will enter into judgment. Well, who's the judge? God is the judge. Enter into judgment with them there on behalf of my people and my heritage Israel. Enter into judgment. There will I plead and will plead with them. What do you plead? Guilty. Enter into judgment. What is the judgment? Death is the judgment. Here's the judgment. Here's the judgment. Let's check out the judgment. Revelation 13 and 10. Start at 9. If any man have an ear, let it. If you can understand this, tell me what it means. He that leadeth into captivity shall go. Let's read it a different way. He that leadeth into slavery shall go into slavery. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Let's see if I can find that word slavery up here at all. Captivity, prison, captive. They ain't gonna say it. It's all the same thing. Captured, captivity. They're not gonna say it. Captive, it means slavery. Same thing. No, they're not gonna say it. Captivity is slavery, people. Yeah, they're going to keep that one out of there. Captivity. All right, good enough. Whatever you do is going to happen to you. You know what karma is. Don't play dumb. All right, let's get this. It wasn't me. I saw this idiot, Ben Shapiro. Oh, well, that was so many years ago. We had nothing to do with it. Well, let's find out. You're going to try to run and hide now. What is this? Israel's taunt. Let's get this. 21. What does this mean? Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. Why did this happen to us? Why did we go into captivity? Because of what our fathers did, our forefathers. Okay? You are your forefathers in the reincarnation and the regeneration. I know you don't understand that. It's above you. You're just a lowly beast trying to make heads or tails of why you even did this in the first place. Don't worry, it was all righteous. But hey, one hand washes the other. In other words, this is going to happen to you. Okay? Want to see it? Let's go back to Joel. All right? Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. I didn't do that. There were no slaves in my... Doesn't matter. In my family. Are you an Edomite? You are an Edomite. This happened to all black people, not just the bad ones. All Israelites, not just the bad ones. Okay? So, as you can see, what does it mean when the shoe is on the other foot? Well, let's see. Let's go back to Joel and see what God says. Because this is what World War III is about. Let's read it in a way that you can understand it. Okay. What have you against me, Tyre and Sidon, and you cities of Philistia? See, these are Africans right here. Philistines, Sidonians, Tyre. These are African countries, if you will. Are you trying to take... See, because the Africans rounded us up. The Africans rounded up the children of Israel while we were seeking refuge down on the continent of Africa. And they, even though we look just like them, we're not them. Okay, we're Israelites. They rounded us up and sold us to our enemies. Are you trying to take revenge on me? If you are, then watch out. I will strike swiftly and pay you back for everything you have done. Right? What did those Africans do to us? It's called the transcontinental slave trade. Where did it start? It started in Africa when the Africans rounded up the Israelites that were seeking refuge. They were in exile in the land of Africa because in 70 AD, the Romans ran us out of Israel. We ran down there where we can hide amongst the people that look like us, even though they're not us. And they got tired of us being down there. And they rounded us up. And they did what? They sold us to these guys. Here's the story. Oh, your own people's out there now. You don't know shit. Okay? Now, back to this. All right? What is this? I will strike swiftly and pay you back for everything you have done. I will swiftly and speedily return on your own heads what you have done. What did you do? You didn't have a hand at this? That wasn't you? Who did this? Well, the Africans did, the Arabs did, and the people in this picture. This is what who did this? You did it. What's the judgment? It's time to go. It's time to go to court now. It's time to see the judge. What is the judge going to do for what you did to his people? He's telling you. All right? What did you do? You didn't do this? It wasn't me. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity, the sins of their fathers. What's going to happen? See, you don't even know what World War III is about. Let's find out what's going to happen. I will strike swiftly and pay you back for everything you have done. You have taken my silver and my gold and all my precious treasures and have carried them off to your pagan temples. You have sold the people of Judah and Jerusalem. These are the Israelites. Southern kingdom, the northern kingdom. The southern kingdom looks like this. You have sold the people of Judah, the Jews. All right. What did Jesus Christ look like? He looked like this. What did the Bible say they did to him? This. Yeah, it was a cross. But what does the Bible say? It's symbolic. Bible don't say that? You want me to go back and get it again? Acts 5:30. It's going to say tree all day long. You can't get around it. Well, they didn't hung into a cross. But what did you do? You have sold the people of Judah and Jerusalem to who are the Greeks? See, right here is talking about the Africans. You Africans have sold the people of Judah, the Jews, and Israel, to the Greeks, the creeps, Alexander, so they could take them far from their home. Where's their homeland? Israel, not Africa. You have sold them to the Greeks, the people of Judah, the people of Jerusalem, what'd you do to the North American Indians? Yep, they're Israelites. You're in trouble. This is one you can't get out of. What did you do when you came over here? You did this. You did this to the North American Indians. You did this. You knew who you were dealing with. Okay, you're dealing with the children of God. So now, guess what? It's time to pay. But, what does God say? But I will bring them back from all the places to which you sold them, right here in Babylon the Great, Egypt. Okay, we're in Egypt right now, spiritually. And I will pay you back for everything you have done. Well, what did you do? I will sell your sons and your daughters to the people of Judah. And they will sell them to the people of Arabia. I will sell your sons and I will pay you back for everything. You see that whip? You see that whip? You see that auction block? I will pay you back for everything, for everything, for everything, for everything you have done. For everything you have done. What is World War III about? It's about paying you back for everything you have done. This is God. I will sell your sons and your daughters to the people of Judah, and they will sell them to the people of Arabia, a nation far away. I, the Lord, have spoken. Now that we figured out why this is happening, why God is gathering the armies of the world into the valley, into the Middle East, right? That doesn't even belong to you. Where's that? Where's that? And dividing up my land. Doesn't belong to you. We got ran out of there in 70 AD. Now that we've gotten that straight, say to the nations far and wide, get ready for war, World War III. Call out your best warriors. Let all your fighting men advance for the attack. Why? Because you're being set up to be judged. The Most High can take you down. All right. Did we go to military leaks? Military leaks. Let's find out what's going on in the Great Gathering. 21 hours. NATO in big trouble. Russia Tu-160M received unique reverse launch missiles. They're gathering. Russia attacked Israeli. This is in the valley of Yehoshaphat. Israeli air defenses with unknown what? Look like World War III. Unknown heavy-duty electronic warfare system. 5 hours ago, Russian Navy blocked Ukrainian warships in the what? Black Sea? In the Black and Azov. See, you see what's going on here. China offers military support to Russia. China intensifies Ukraine crisis with a Cold War slur. Rumors of war. When you know what's going on and why it's going on, you see it going on, you understand that God is real. Oh, well, God is not. Did we not go into slavery? This is how real God is. We went into slavery, his own people. How much more when he reverses it, turns it around? That's not going to happen? Get ready for slavery, boy. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect were edified. With that, until next Monday, will be the next World War III Daily update. Until then, shalom.